Hello students, Jai Swaminarayan. Thought of the day. Everything is easy if you are crazy. Nothing will be easy if you are lazy. Students, the work become easy if we are eager to do that. If we are active to do that. If we are excited to do that. But the work will never be easy if we are lazy, if we don't want to do that, if we find excuses, then that work will be not easy for you people, right? For everyone. The work will be easy only if we are showing the eagerness to learn or to do any other activity. So what we need to do? We need to become active. Okay, we should be active. We should not be lazy. Okay, students. Of social, we are going to solve worksheet of chapter number 1 and 2. As we have completed chapter number 1 and 2, so let's revise it. Okay, so this is just kind of revision of chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. In next session, we are going to start with next chapter. Okay, that is Indian Constitution chapter number 3. Okay, students, so let's start. We will start with answer the following in one word, okay, and that will be of both the chapter number 1 also and chapter number 2 also. Okay, so let's start. First one, Columbus was the inhabitant of which place? Now students, as I told you, Columbus was an Italian explorer. Okay, now the Britishers were searching for the sea route to India. Right, so he was the first person. He was the first person to started searching the sea route to India. Okay, and he was the inhabitant of it. Means as he was Italian explorer, so he was inhabitant of Italy. Now, which port did Columbus accidentally reach? Now, he thought to reach India, but accidentally he reached at the port of America. Okay, where did he reach? At the port of America. Accidentally he reached America instead of India. Okay. Now next. Vasco da Gama was the inhabitant of which place? Now students, after Columbus, Vasco da Gama tried to reach India, and he was the first person to step a foot in India. So Vasco da Gama was inhabitant of which place? He was a Portuguese, right? He was a Portugal, right? So we can say that he was inhabitant of Portugal. Now, whose competition could the Dutch not withstand? Now, not only British, not only Portuguese, but other people also started searching for the other countries also started searching for the sea route to India, and from that Dutch was one, French company was one. Now Dutch could not withstand with the competition of British. Okay, as Britishers were having strong forces, right? So they could not withstand the competition with British. Okay students, now next. Which Mughal emperor permitted the British to start trade in Surat? Now, while Mughal empire, Britishers came in India when Mughals were ruling, right? So, who gave the permission to trade in Surat? That was the King Jahangir. He gave the permission to trade in Surat. Surat is in our Gujarat, right? Now, next. When was the Battle of Plassey fought? Now, when was the Battle of Plassey fought? It means we have to write the year. So, students, in year 1757. Which year? 1757. Battle of Plassey was fought. Okay, in which year, students? Again, repeat after me. 1757, as these dates are very important dates. Okay. Now next, as Battle of Plassey is the turning point of our Indian history, right? We can say as a turning point of our Indian history, right? Marking war. We can say that no one, right? Remarkable war, if we say, right? It is a remarkable war happened between British East India Company and India, kings of India, right? We can say Mughals, right? Now, when was the Battle of Buxar fought? Now, students, after Battle of Plassey, right, Mir Jafar started ruling. As he got the bribe from British, Lalach, right? And he killed Sirajuddaulah. So Mir Jafar become what? He become the king. But slowly, even he started become hostile towards Britishers, and then Mir Qasim came into existence and he started ruling. And after that, there was a war for same issues, that is non-payment of tax. So Battle of Buxar was fought after Battle of Plassey, that is in the year 1764. How many spheres does the earth have? Now our earth have 4 spheres, that is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. So how many spheres are there? 4 spheres. So answer will be 4. Okay students, now next, which sphere cannot be seen? Now students, lithosphere, it means mountains and rocks, all the rocky and soil made up, the things that is made up of rocks and soil, that you can see. Yes, so lithosphere you can see. What about hydrosphere? All the water bodies. Can you see the water bodies? Yes, you can see. What about biosphere? Biosphere means where you can sustain the life, right? That is sustainability of life. So can you see the life around us? Yes, you can see. But what about different gases present in our atmosphere, the dust particles? Can you see that? No. So that comes in what? Atmosphere. So students, you cannot see the atmosphere. Now, which is the main source of fresh water? Now, main source of fresh water, you should know this answer, right? Natural, how we can get the rain naturally, get the water naturally with the help of rain. So, rain is the main source of fresh water. Okay, students. Now, next, which component of atmosphere spreads sun rays in all direction? Now students, with the help of dust particles. With the help of what? With the help of dust particles, the sun rays can easily fall in all directions. Okay beta? So answer will be what? Dust particles. Now next, which gas causes global warming when increased in volume? Now students, in our atmosphere, many gases are present, right? Now oxygen is good for our health. But what about CO2? If it increases, it causes what? Global warming. So CO2 causes what, students? That is carbon dioxide. Okay, CO2 causes what? CO2 causes increase in the volume of global warming. Okay students, so these are the questions, that is answer in one word, extra questions of our worksheet from both the chapter. Now we will start with question number 2, that is match the following. Okay, now match the following. Lithosphere. Lithosphere means, students, lithosphere means sphere of rocks and soil. Okay, now students, second, atmosphere. Atmosphere means sphere of gases. Okay, now biosphere.